Today's topic is highest paying cybersecurity jobs. It is crucial to safeguard the data, information, and technology that we are dependent upon. Cyber attacks cause a lot of damage to the organization. Sometimes senior officers also lose their jobs. There may be loss of customers, and above all, the goodwill and credibility of the organization are eroded. Small businesses also face similar risks from cybersecurity threats as large enterprises do face. In today's time, cybersecurity has become large-scale industry having the potential for enormous growth. Let us understand about few highest paying jobs. We start with Devsecops Engineers. They develop automated cybersecurity apps, leveraging available tools, processes, and inject those cybersecurity apps into the DevOps pipeline. This role involves vulnerability management, monitoring, logging, security operations, security testing, and application security. Devsecops Engineers' goal is to bridge the gap between IT and cybersecurity while ensuring fast and safe delivery of our applications, ensuring smooth business functionality. Next is application pen testers. They test the company's web application, software integrity and security, and provide strong defense mechanism by evaluating the attack surface. They may simulate a cyber attack, of course with the organization permission, to identify the loopholes. And accordingly they suggest cybersecurity strategies and policies. Sometimes organizations do hire freelancers or independent consultants for this profile. Now we talk about security architect. It is a very diversified role. Security architect is responsible for the security of the software and hardware of the organization. They design and implement an effective security architecture and data-centric controls to prevent, detect, and respond. They establish security standards, policies, procedures, and design the system in a way that can withhold malicious attempts that hackers may try. A security architect understands business requirements, project plans, workflows, networks, and even budget constraints. Next is Malware Analyst. They look deep inside malicious software to understand the nature of the threat, how it got in, what vulnerability it exploited, what harm it has done or is trying to do, or it has any potential to achieve something or to do more harm in future. They explain the capabilities of malicious programming code with profundity. Reverse engineers possess these skills and they can be of great help to investigators during incident response operations. Now we talk about threat hunters. They proactively look for evidences of attackers. They search for those evidences that are not identified by traditional threat detection methods and tools. Malicious activities that antiviruses and other internet security systems fail to detect, threat hunters start working from there. They work even beyond that level. Next one is Incidence Response Manager. They identify, mitigate, and eradicate attackers while their operations are still unfolding. Incidence Response Manager locates the attackers, minimize their ability to damage the system, and ultimately banish them. They are fast thinkers having strong technical and documentation skills. Next is Network Security Engineers. They identify malicious softwares, bugs, viruses, and the various attempts made by hackers to break into the network system. They ensure the reliability of the network, ensure that firewalls, intrusion detection systems, configurations, email security, and intrusion prevention system, etc. are in place. They plan, manage, and monitor the entire network and identify dubious activities. They may conduct forensic and security analysis to spot doubtful incidents such as investigation of security breach alert. Now we talk about cybersecurity analyst. They are highly competent in threat detection, threat analysis, and threat protection. This is a very vital role in preserving the security and integration of organization data. They do penetration testing to detect the weakness that an attacker takes advantage of to exploit the system. They test, evaluate the security breach and security threat patterns. After detailed analysis, they report weaknesses in existing firewalls, security systems, or encryption to senior management. They keep a record of all unauthorized, unusual, and illegal activities. They are capable in quick strategic planning in case of any security breach or cyber threat. They are expert in implementing the disaster recovery plan. Next is cybersecurity managers. They plan and design the solutions to deal with the cybersecurity breaches. They assess an organization's security measures by analyzing various reports that are generated by the monitoring tools, looking after the data recovery in emergency situations. And accordingly, they lay out cybersecurity infrastructure budget. They document detailed reports related to implementation and other security concerns, if any, within the organization. A cybersecurity manager manages and informs the respective employees to undertake the security measures. Now we talk about technical director. It's a senior role and very responsible one. They draw the technological strategies in conjunction with various teams such as development team, risk management team, etc. They assess risk, establish standards and procedures to handle security incidents and measure progress, supervise security department, and play an active role in hiring the cybersecurity team. A technical director must have strong cybersecurity knowledge and a strategic view of the organization infrastructure and must possess good communication skills. Next one is cloud security analyst. They contribute in the design, integration and testing of tools for cloud security management. They assess the overall cloud security architecture of the organization, recommend configuration for further enhancements. Cloud security analyst look for loopholes and patch those, if any, in the cloud environment to ensure that cloud environment security is extremely tight for the intruders. Next is OSINT investigator or OSINT analyst. OSINT stands for Open Source Intelligence. They use open source and mostly publicly available resources on the internet, collect data that is relevant to the investigation. They may look for domains, IP addresses, businesses, people, political issues, and financial transactions, etc. They gather, analyze, and report their objective findings to their clients or employer so that they might gain some insights on a topic or issues prior to decision making or acting. Next one is vulnerability researcher and exploit developer. They find zero-day vulnerability. Zero-day meaning unknown vulnerabilities in a wide range of applications and devices used by organizations and consumers. They find vulnerabilities before the adversities. Researchers identify and help the organization in fixing the issues before it is exploited by the hacker. They proactively prepare the organization for the upcoming cyber threat issues rather responding to incidents post-attack. Next is very important one, that is CISO, Chief Information Security Officer. CISO have a strong balance of business acumen and technology in order to manage cybersecurity issues from a technical standpoint. CISO builds a long-lasting cybersecurity culture within the organization. CISO makes sure successful implementation of cybersecurity policies, regulations, and compliances. CISO establishes companies' ethical growth standards by providing right tools and technology to the cybersecurity department or team. Last but not the least is cybersecurity awareness officer. They are also part of organization's cybersecurity team. They identify their organization's top human risks and behaviors because humans are the weakest link in the chain. They develop and implement improvement strategies and programs to effectively train and communicate with the entire workforce so that continuous improvement can take place. They conduct cybersecurity awareness drills also within the organization time to time. Cybersecurity department is not limited to these job profiles only. There may be many more job profiles and new profiles also do come up as per the job requirement of the organization. Because cybersecurity is highly emerging field, new developments in the technologies are coming up. Accordingly, new job roles are also coming up. So this is all for today. Next topic going to be the interesting one. Do keep visiting CyberPathshala India YouTube channel.